Gears of War Reloaded. Is it worth a buy? Let's read the words of the developer. Experience the origins of one of gaming's most acclaimed franchises like never before. Faithfully remastered and optimized for PC. First up, guys, let's have a quick look at the old graphical options. So yeah, it ran fine on my machine. I twiddled and tweaked some of these. I put DLSS on and it ran absolutely great. No frame drops, no stutters. Look what it is, you know, it's a remake of a very old game. Second remake, sorry. Why? I don't know, but never mind. So yeah, it ran on my 2080. Now, I absolutely panned Gears of War 4 years ago when that came out, simply because I'd never played a Gears of War, and it was a system shock to me that you press a button and you dive behind a barricade and then automatically aim over the top of it. I'm used to games that require the skill of actually crouching, positioning yourself, and making sure you crouch behind something that you can actually aim over the top of. So it was a bit of a system shock, and I never really got over that. So when it comes to this, I was not expecting to like it, but I do. I actually like this game. I think it's great fun. I played it in co-op and single player. Mostly, I would say, in single player, and I've got a few gripes, which I'm going to mention to you now. But generally speaking, I thought the setting was great. I really enjoyed the settings, the different settings that you have in this game. The mines, for example, the rickety old buildings, the floorboards that you fall through, the street scenes where these little flappy things, I know nothing about Gears lore or anything, little black flappy things that just kill you insta if you're in the dark, so you have to run to the lights all the time and fight in the lights. Love that. Love the Berserker, a very nasty bastard monster. I loved the enemies. The monsters in this were fun. The shooting was fun. The weapons were quite fun. It's just one of them. Yeah, let's dive in for a bit of Gears, for an hour of Gears. It's fun. It's not something I'd play all day by any means, but I just enjoyed it. Sue me. Now I'm just talking about the campaign here. I'm not talking at all about the multiplayer. But if you've not played Gears before, this is definitely worth taking a look at, because I haven't played through 1 before. I did enjoy it way more than Gears 4. The story's quite good. The characters are funny. I had a few laugh out loud moments at in fact, I had quite a few laugh out loud moments with the dialogue. It was quite hilarious, the dialogue. And the guns just feel nice and solid. You can feel the impact on the enemy. The enemies is good, like I said. So I don't really have any complaints. There is a few issues with this game that I'm going to mention. The first thing, it was advertised as having local co-op, and it just doesn't. It has 2-player co-op online, which I was playing. It also has, I think it looks like 10-player multiplayer PvP, which I'm not a bit interested in a game like this at all. So I didn't even bother with that. And there's a few people having crashes with this. I haven't had any issues whatsoever. I've got a very solid machine. It very rarely, very rarely crashes. I mean, I play hundreds and hundreds of games a year, and I very rarely ever get a crash. It's absolutely solid. So again, it ran this with ease, no problem whatsoever. What I did come across that isn't great are the AI. Now, I'm not talking about the enemy AI. They were alright. They did the job. They got behind the barricades, snuck up on you, did all that shit. But it's your team AI. Your team AI is a bit shit. I was constantly running ahead, and they were nowhere to be seen. They were just, like, I don't know, having a picnic somewhere half a mile behind us. There was loads of times that they would just not be there. And in co-op, what's really annoying, well, not massively annoying, but it's immersion up, is you teleport. So, for example, if I'm way ahead of my teammate, I mean, not way ahead, actually, just about 20, 30 yards ahead, you teleport to him. Oh, sorry, he'll teleport to you if you're in the lead. Whoever's in the lead, the other guy teleports. I was going for some ammo, and Roz, who I was playing with, was far ahead, and I just vanished and appeared next to a fucking door. And it's like, what? Why do that? You feel like you're on a tether, you know? And I don't like that in co-op. That's bullshit. We've got the technology now where you don't need to do that. It's lazy. It's just lazy. They could have easily remastered that out of the original game. And it's overpriced for I mean, it's 40 quid for a very old game that's already been remastered once or redone once. So, yeah, I'm disappointed there's no bots in multiplayer because at the time this game came out, the first time, nearly every game that had a multiplayer had bots. Why this didn't have them, I don't know. But I was quite shocked that a very old school game like this didn't have bots when so many did. And even more surprised that it's now had 2 remakes and they still haven't bothered to put bots in. Yet they're happy to charge 40 quid. So they're me negatives, guys. But as far as gameplay goes, it's actually good. As for the story, yeah, it's good. So there you go, guys. Gears of War Reloaded. If you haven't played the franchise, if you want a bit of nostalgia, I do recommend this game. It's great fun.